Hi, my name is KHOR WUEI LOON. So today it's my honor here to present my business plan, which titled Smart Vending Machine System. So next we'll move to the introduction part. So the name of my company is RT Sanya Berhad. What is RT? RT is actually the short form of read and take. So what is the RT Sanya Berhad works for? So RT Sanya Berhad is actually the company to provide the system to the vending machines. So in our concept, we get to know that the traditional vending machine, we need to put in the coins and the notes in order to receive the products. So by using this RT system, there are people no longer waiting in front of the vending machines, and they could use the smartphone to select the products that they like and then receive the products in the vending machines by using the online transactions. So as we know that the vending machine is become lesser exposure in our visions. So why am I still choosing this as my business idea? There are 3 points. For the first one is the raising of e-wallet. The second is the queuing is a waste of time. And the third one is a security issue. So for my first point, which is the raising of e-wallet, we get to know that there are a lot of digital wallet in Malaysia currently, such as the Touch and Go wallet, GrabPay, PayPal, and the FavePay and more. So when the more people tends to using the digital wallet, that means that the lesser of people you were using the cash or coins. So during this pandemic of COVID-19, it's become a big opportunity for us to create this business idea. So because of Malaysian government is encouraging us to using the digital wallet instead of the cash in order to prevent the spread of the virus. So as I mentioned earlier, the digital wallet have become common in Malaysia. So this giving us the ideas to create for the RT system, which are using the online transactions. So in RT system, we are choose to using online transactions such as e-wallet, credit card or debit card as our paying method instead of using cash. So as we know, the smartphone have become one of the necessary on hand of the public. So this giving us the business opportunities to create the RT system. So in our concept, we know that the vending machine, we need to touch the button and to receive the products. So why don't we using this opportunity, which is using the smartphone to connect with the vending machine? So the people just using the smartphone to control the vending machine in the far away, and then later on they can whatever time to collect the products in front of the vending machines. Every company have their own vision, mission, and objective. Same goes to RT Sanya Berhad. So the visions for the RT Sanya Berhad is to become the pioneers for providing the high technology of vending machines and dominate the market worldwide. So in order to achieve these visions, RT Sanya Berhad plan to using 5 years times to conquer the market of the Malaysians. So after this five years time, the RT Sanya Berhad will try to fight for the business which go to overseas to conquer the markets is overseas. So next I will explain how the RT system works. So for the first step, the customer need to download the applications and then later on they registers for the accounts. So in the process of register account, the customer need to submit the ICs and also the selected the paying method, either using credit card, debit card or using e-wallet. So for the third step is choosing the nearby vending machines and then later on pre-order the products. So after they pre-order the products, the vending machine will send the QR code to the customers. So the customer need to download down the QR code and then later on shows the QR code to the vending machines. So the vending machine will scan the QR code and then automatically release the products. So after the customer receive the products, the application should automatically deduct the total cost of the products. That means that all the process is done. So later on, we will move to the customer targeted. So for IT Sanya Berhad, there are target 3 types of the customer who are households, smokers, and also the public transportation user. So I will explain more about the public transportation user. So as our former transportation minister, Mr. Anthony Loke said, there are only 20% of Malaysians are using the public transportations. So after the government had established the new policy, they believe that in 10 years' time, the transportation user will increase from 20% to 40%. This will become one of the big opportunities for RT Sdn Bhd because of the public transportation's user could using the vending machines to purchase for the tickets will and no longer waiting in front of the counter to purchase for only a ticket. Next, we'll move to the competitors analysis. So there are three competitors for RT Sdn Bhd who are AIC System, VenderServe Sdn Bhd, and also GR Vending. Three of these competitors who have their own characteristics, strengths, and also the weaknesses. But RT Sdn Bhd still believe that they can compete with these three competitors because of RT system is using the network to connect the vending machines with the user. The main reason is the RT system is using the network, and they believe that in this modern society, RT Sdn Bhd emphasize on the network and the convenience is the most important key to become success in this century of 21st. So by using this network, RT Sdn Bhd believe that it could bring a lot of convenience to the user. So next we'll move to the summary statement of income. So as we can see on the slide, the sales for the 2021 is reached 1,280,000, and then the sales still managed to keep increasing year by year. So we can conclude that the sales is keeping increasing. So for the second one is the expenses is decreasing. So why is the expenses decreasing? Due to the one-time expenses item. So for the RT Sdn Bhd, the one-time expenses item is include of the fixed assets and also the business registration fee. So as we can see that the net profit for the first year, which is year 2021, it showed that it is in a negative form, and then it still managed to increase to the positive value, which reached 76,796.81, and then also increased in the year 2023, which is almost reached 3 times from the previous year. So when the net profits increase, it proves that RT Sdn Bhd can expand their business to the overseas, as they are promised they will expand their business in 5 years times to the overseas. Before end of the presentations, I will make some conclude about the summary. So RT Sdn Bhd will able to sustain in the market in the long-term period based on the forecasting sales. So due to the uniqueness of the RT system as well. So RT system is the software which using the smartphone to connect with the vending machines, which are using the high technologies. This will become one of the uniqueness for the RT Sdn Bhd to compete amongst the competitors. So in the internal form, all the staff in the RT Sdn Bhd have their own strong relationships, and they keep motivate each others in order to achieve their goals together. So for the external environment, RT Sdn Bhd believe that there are a lot of opportunities from the external environment which can help them to expand their business well. So in conclusions, RT Sdn Bhd believe that they could become one of the multinational company in the short time of periods. Okay, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy these presentations.